this time on Living the Thai Life, we're going back 700 years to visit the very beautiful and very well preserved ruins of Sukhothai, the first capital of Thailand. We'll also be enjoying the northern food and crossing a few bridges. Very impressive, and we've not even got close up yet. The Sukhothai period lasted from 1238 to 1438, and it was known as the Golden Period in Siam and the Dawn of Happiness. Good morning, it's 7 o'clock in the morning and we're off to Sukhothai, the first kingdom of Thailand. I haven't been on a small aeroplane like this in a bloody long time. And it's a bit freaky. And this is what we're going to see. And apparently so are the people sitting in front of us. This is not a good start. We're going backwards. I hope he goes forwards when we're in the air. Welcome to Sukhothai. Very nice airport. I like this. They've even got a zoo. Yeah, very pretty. We got picked up at the airport. The hotel taxi. It's a nice taxi. First thing you notice when you get here is it's very clean, and the light is incredible. I mean, coming from Bangkok where there's a lot of pollution and stuff, but here it's just, the light is really good. But you must note that at 8 o'clock in the morning it's bloody hot already. We have arrived. We were expecting it to take 45 minutes to an hour. It's taken 35 minutes.
You have to walk through there to the reception.
Yeah.
Across the nice bridge.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Yeah. Well, we got to the airport at 6 o'clock this morning, and we are now at the hotel, and it's 20 past 9, so not bad. Pleasant trip. The flight was very smooth. Lots to see because you're not that high up in the air with it being a small plane. Nice. We had a few minutes to relieve ourselves, and then, because it was nearly 10 o'clock, the receptionist told us that we could come to the restaurant and get a free cup of coffee. But when we got here, we actually got free breakfast as well. Unexpected. And the other good thing is that we can actually check in at 10. That, if you don't know what it is banana bread. What we're doing today now, what we've organised with the receptionist, is they're going to get a tuk-tuk for us, and they're going to take us to the outer walls of the city to see 3 of the temples that we wanted to see. The thing that we have to watch out for, as the receptionist has pointed out several times, it's going to be extremely hot, so not to overdo it. To get the hotel taxi from the airport to here cost us 1,500 baht. That's just one way. The hotel is only just over 2,000 baht a night, so the taxi to get us here costs almost as much as it's costing us to stay here for one night. You can get buses and stuff like that, but we're basically too bloody lazy. So let's check out our super superior room. Certainly can't complain. Coffee and tea maker there, no problem. little flowers, and the beds are beautiful. Very Thai style, of course, but beds are lovely. And we've got the towels made into two swans which are looking at each other and make it into a heart shape. Little seating area for us outside. Don't know what that is going on there. And then you've got one of the temples over there. Don't know what temple that is, but what that is, but we'll find out later. Bathroom, toilet, everything's very Thai style as expected. It's traditional Thai style, but quaint, cute, and we're not going to be spending that much time here anyway. What do you call these, darling?
Oh, Phuong Malai.
What is that? The flower?
Flower garland.
So we're now going to go to the outskirts of the historical park, not the central zone yet. We'll go there later. But we've got a tuk-tuk, and it will cost us 300 baht an hour, and he'll take us and stay there or whatever. So it's all good. Looking forward to it. Not looking forward to the heat. I know I look like a prick, but it's better to look like a prick than melt. Okay, this is our tuk-tuk driver for the next several hours. We're just turning into Wat Si Chum now. There it is, Wat Si Chum, which we both thought was outstanding, and that's a pretty bold statement compared to all the other wonderful places we saw. So we're going to save that till later. Next stop, Prapai Luang, and that's it. Let's take a closer look. Wat Prapai Luang was the ritual centre of Sukhothai and the biggest temple in the city area. Built in the late 12th century during the reign of Jayavarman VII, when the city was still under control of the Khmer. It's almost lunchtime, nearly 12 o'clock now, and we've only seen about half a dozen people, so it's not like Ayutthaya where it's absolutely crowded. Mind you, we're on the outskirts at the moment. It'll probably get a bit busier when we get to the main attraction, but we wanted to see these first. We're at Wat Sorasak, the elephant temple. And you might have guessed that. We need a break. It's 12 o'clock. We've only been doing this since 11 o'clock. But believe me, it's that hot. King Rakamheng is credited for having invented the Thai alphabet, which is still used today. And this is an example of the original stone. Nice place, and it's just up the road from the entrance of the historical park. Nice selection of cakes as well. Oh, have that. Mango sticky rice, I'm into that.
Oh.
We've arrived on a very special Buddhist holiday, which is Visakha Cha, representing the birth, enlightenment and death of the Lord Buddha. It's also the Queen's birthday. And another word of advice for world-weary travellers in Sukhothai at this kind of temperature is try to avoid any heavy food. Stick to light stuff, light sugary stuff, and lots and lots of fluids. You're going to need it. We're having mango and sticky rice, which is not that heavy, you know, apart from the fact that sticky rice is about as heavy as it gets. Right, we're changing from the tuk-tuk now, and we're going in the golf cart that's just passing us now. Sideng is the guy that's driving the tuk-tuk and driving the golf cart, but it's going to cost you an extra 50 baht for the golf cart. Well worth it. Here we go. We bought our 100 baht ticket to take us round the historical park. That's Wat Mai. Carry on.
Yeah, he's going to take us to Wat Satsi first.
Good, good, good. Go. We're going to go and get a closer look at that later on when we come back after a break. We're going to see Wat Satsi, and this is it. According to the text on one of the stone inscriptions discovered in Sukhothai, Wat Satsi was founded towards the end of the 14th century. The main JD is a well-preserved bell-shaped JD in the Sinhalese style. This graceful image of the walking Buddha in Sukhothai style is posed in the gesture of teaching and discussion. He could be saying, don't wear too many clothes when you go out in this heat, and don't forget to put on lots of Factor 50 sunscreen. And you can get the tour bus as well.
Yeah, you can get it.
Yeah, which is not expensive. We're doing it the most expensive way of doing it. It's the best. We're not backpackers. This is not a backpacker's hovel. Good. The usual dogs around, protecting the place. As to be said, you get to a point where you go, if I see another Buddha. But it is quite beautiful and so quiet. I can definitely recommend it. There is a sereneness about this place. And if it wasn't so damned hot, then you could just sit and enjoy it. Khmer style Wat Si Sawai. Wat Sisawai was one of the oldest temples in Sukhothai. The temple was founded in the late 12th or early 13th century as a Hindu shrine for Vishnu before Sukhothai's liberation from the Lao. That's the back of the magnificent Wat Mahathat, which we're saving until later because they say the best time to see is at sunset, and we're saving the best till last. And a lot of people say that you're not going to be able to see everything in one day. We've seen everything in about 2 hours. And that's because we did the more expensive but more sensible thing of getting a bloody golf cart and a tuk-tuk. Of course, if you're on a budget, your bike, pedal bike, is going to cost you 30 baht, 10 baht to get in. Whereas this is going to cost about 1,000 baht. What's he doing? He's taking us home in this?
Oh, yeah, by this.
Okay, fine. we were going to go to the museum, but I'm worn out. So it's only a few minutes away from the historical park where we're staying, which is here, Legenda. If you get a golf cart, it's going to take you about 5 minutes to get back from the historical park to our hotel. Or you could walk, which would take about the same amount of time. Having a drink at the hotel, nature's natural laxative, coconut water. You've got to be kidding, getting a bike? Dear God. We've been out for 3 hours and we've done it the easy way, and absolutely knackered, absolutely knackered. So we're taking a break for an hour or two and then back off. But for now, aircon, fluids. So we made it to Wat Mahathat. It's about 4:45. We've just had a break, and that's Wat Mahathat in the background. Now, some people get confused with that because there's Wat Mahathats everywhere. But if you think in terms of what's it called, Notre Dame. There's Notre Dame in Paris. They're all in France. They're all over the place. So this is kind of the same equivalent. Everywhere you go, historical sites, there's always a Wat Mahathat, and that's it. So we're going to take a little time to have a look around because they say it takes about an hour and a half to get a relatively good look at it. Well, we'll find out. And then we're going over to the market over there, and we wanted a good sunset because that's apparently the best time to see Wat Mahathat with a good sunset. But as you can see, it's overcast, so it's kind of swings and roundabouts because it's overcast and you're not getting all that heat that we had this afternoon. And it's still a beautiful place one way or the other, so let's go and have a look. Sukhothai, 1238. That's not the time, that's the year. It was the first capital kingdom of Siam, and now known as Thailand. And it was here that the kingdom's most famous and beloved King Ramkhamhaeng, or Rama I, who is considered the founding father of the Thai nation, laid the foundation of the Thai language, literature and art, as well as establishing Theravada Buddhism as the official religion. There's the sunset we were talking about. The historical park is huge. It's spread over 7,000 hectares. There are close to 200 ruins in the park. Ah, here's the walking statues. Now what makes this impressive is that these stucco walking monks are the only ones that you can see in the whole of Asia. You don't see walking monks anywhere else except here. One thing I've noticed that you don't seem to see anywhere else is the monks seem to be smiling, which is nice. They say that the best time to come and see Wat Mahathat is at sunset. Now I have to disagree with that, because at sunset, when the sun's going down, everything is silhouetted. Which is quite beautiful, but if you come in the morning, the sun is going to come up from the opposite direction, so everything that you're looking at is going to be lit by sunlight, which I think would be much more beautiful. In the evening, more atmospheric, but in the morning you'll get better shots, a better view of all the things. It's taken us about 45 minutes to have a look at everything. Of course, we could have sat around and dwelled upon it, but we've covered everything. So, good job done. It's time to go to the market now and have a nibble. This is where we're going, to the market. Look at the sweat on my hat. Lots of local clothes if you want to buy clothes. Amulets. Lots of amulets. Food over this side. Pork scratchings. Shishamo. These and sausages.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm good for that. Avocado. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah, we just don't.
So what do you feel like?
We just eat tiny bit and we can eat.
Yeah.
The other place.
I think I'll have some Isan sausage. Yeah. So the wife's having pad thai. Looks quite nice. So I got Isan sausage and 2 kinds of Isan sausage. So 2 of these was like 40 baht. So that's, can't complain. I haven't had Isan sausage for ages. Good. It's pork, lots of fat, and even more garlic. The reason I stopped eating was because you just end up burping garlic all day. So I think it's time for a drink of water, because you're not allowed to drink today because it's the religious holiday and everything, so everybody's just drinking water, so we're having water too. We're going to have some more Isan sausage because it's lovely, and we're just saying how nice the view is. What a great place, you know, this market. What a great place, very atmospheric, very local. Smells good. Thank you. Hello. Sabadi. Candy floss. The real deal. Okay. Getting pretty now because all the lights are coming on. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, you said you can rent a costume at the hotel.
Yeah, but I haven't, didn't see it.
King Rakamheng, Rama I. This is for the people who believe in time travel. King Ramkhamhaeng and his servant with their laptops. I have to admit that you get to a point where you're going, I don't know what I'm looking at anymore. Well, that's Wat Mai. My. So now we're going to ask somebody we've never asked before to see if we can get a tuk-tuk. That's nice.
60 baht.
Kop kung kap. So no problems there. We knew it was 60 baht and that's exactly what he told us. We're at Wat Chang Lom, pretty much the only temple we haven't seen today, and it's right behind the hotel we're staying in.
Nice to meet you, Kevin. Nice to meet you.
I just wanted to ask you, what does the candle procession represent?
On a very special occasion like today, this is the birthday of Buddha. And that stupa contains the Buddha relic on the top of the stupa of pagoda. And the candle procession means you're going to walk around the stupa for 3 times. The first time or the first round is for pay respect to the Lord Buddha himself. And the second round is mean to worship his teaching, his dharma, the knowledge that he given to us. And the third time is to worship or pay respect to the monk, who is like, you know, the person who learned the way of Buddha. And by walking, we're walking slowly and chanting at the same time as to focus on our life, to be mindful that, and then we can,
that's what you said,
we can get the wisdom about how to live our life, you know, peacefully.
We're at the second market, and if you look between the market stalls, you can actually see where we're staying. That's how close we are. Not a big market, but a nice place, you know, with the temple all lit up. Wat Chang Lom. Very nice. Now, as I said earlier, I'm going to show you what we thought was the most impressive sight of all. Wat Si Chum, the seating Buddha. Very impressive, and we've not even got close up yet. This is one of those wow moments. Situated outside the town wall of the northwest corner, this Buddha statue stands 15 meters high, built in the late 14th century by King Maha Thamaraja. There's a legend that goes with it. To boost the morale of the ancient soldiers and people, the kings went through the hidden passageway and addressed the people through a hole, making them believe that the voice they were hearing was actually the Lord Buddha's. The statue was renovated between 1953 and 1956, and very beautifully done, I must say.